just takes me forever.
Oh, yay! The drums of Lilies' war resound across the known world. The otter swims freely, and the honeybee flits from one flower to another, and Palantir gathers once again at these fabled shores. Oren, fierce Kunuk, and Lyra, wise Drotning, have sent their call to kin and kith alike, that with the passing of storms may now come great tournaments, grand spectacles, songs and stories to be remembered in the sagas yet unwritten. Let all horns be filled this day, and a mighty cry of score! Ring out across the land as this grand Lilies' war begins. Here opens the court of their Majesties Oren and Lyra. Their Majesties bid the populace take their ease.
Welcome to Lilies! I hope everyone's getting settled in, and we're going to have an exciting week.
Yes!
Great. We've already had some great, wonderful times so far, and I look very forward to the rest of the week being, exciting in so many different ways. So, hopefully not too much more weather.
It came to pass in a field court that Aenor was made a member of the Iron-Feared, and Yurik Rethelson and Kenneth Armstrong were both made members of the Stele Huskarls.
Okay. Minus all the fun and frivolity that we've had, we had a bit of unfortunate business that I am going to rip off like a Band-Aid and then move forward from there with the rest of the day. So, without further ado, please.
On this, the 8th day of June in the year 2025 Gregorian, Anno Societatis 60, do we, Oren Tokison and Lyra of Spinning Winds, Crown of Palantir, issue a temporary removal from participation in the SCA for Frank Wren, known in the society as Waldrick Firebrack, also known as Waldrick the Firedrake.
Okay, moving on to better and nicer things.
Yay!
Their Majesties would request the presence of Elba Inyan Dallas, and I hope I didn't mangle that name too badly.
Alright, 9 years. Alright. Yeah, we'll do this on Thursday. So everybody just,
Their Majesties now grant the petition of Lord Helios Basilou to address the populace at this time.
I'm such a
Awesome. So I got two things to talk about, and I want to thank you all for taking the moment to listen to me. So first things first, I am the Kingdom Minister of Youth. Several of you may not know. We are always looking for additional volunteers. So if you have a moment, you can take some time. You can come up, you can teach class, or even if you can just come up and volunteer for a few minutes. We'd be really happy to have you. As far as getting a background check, it's really easy. All you have to do is shoot an email to the Kingdom Seneschal, and we can get that started. Like I said, we're always looking for people. The more people we get, the less strain that it puts on everyone else. So it makes it easier for all of us to do kid stuff. So that is what I have for that. Next, we have Vertigo coming up. We are very excited. We have a brand new site. We'll be in Trenton, Missouri at Culver State Park. Culver State Park has 7 group use cabins with 18 bunks in them. Each cabin has 2 bathrooms with showers. Oh yes. In addition, this site has a commercial kitchen. We will be serving breakfast, we will be serving lunch, and we will have a full feast. Yes, this is going to be a huge deal. So unlike last year where there were some unfortunate issues with the cabins, we will not have this issue. If you would like cabin space, please shoot an email to the event steward at lostmore.calentary.org. We would be happy to get a spot reserved for you. If you have a group, if you are coming in from farther away, we will put priority towards bigger groups coming from farther away. We want to see people from out of kingdom coming in. We're really excited to help them out. Anything we can do to make that easier, we're happy to do it. If you would like to help with Vertigo, we are always looking for assistance. I believe at this point we have all the major offices filled, but if you want to assist with any of the things that we would have going on, we would again be happy to have you along. That is all I have for you. Thank you all so much for the time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Their Majesties request the presence of Shishi de Monte Alban.
Nice, we're going 2.
2 for 2.
Their Majesties would request the presence of anyone for whom this is their very first royal court.
That's the presentation of the cameras right there.
Can I still join in? Yes.
Okay.
Lots of new people. Nice.
Where is your first royal court? You guys all know. The reason it has now behind it is through you guys' participation and you guys coming and enjoying everything that is suggested. We get to have our mugs recycled. Before we give you guys a mug, whatever vibration that you guys so desire, so that we can still see stuff. I'm just going to start passing out mugs.
Their Majesties now request the presence of Abba Holder.
This guy up in Orleans this year. I got a sweet deal on
What? Hearken all to high ho, hear the words of wise and fair, and Lyra, tamer of wild winds and lawful threatening, summoned to their side all Lawford and Lefty, the noble kin of the sky-soaring falcon. One has served, valued as Sif's hair, and a seat in the hall has been made ready for them. Alma Holder is named a noble, hailed in the heartland, awarded arms for all to acclaim. Proclaimed before the Peebo on the 8th day of June, Anna Societatis 60, Oren, Kunuk, Lyra, Drutnik.
Does make it kind of hard to
Their Majesties now demand the presence of Lord Magnus O'Carr, also known as Torrin.
Oh, this time.
I've known you for a while. Kind of wild. Most you know, some drinkers and others.
Is that pleasant? Yeah, these are fresh out of kegs.
Their Majesties require the presence of their Order of the Silver Hammer! In the venerable home of William of Batavia and Mamara Leone, the lands that burn, did well Magnus O'Carr, live and breathe, kith and kin to the ancients of Batavia. Dusky hands pulled gently on ties, quills, and feathers, teaching the gentle art of fishing. His leather mallet and sharp-pointed awl plied supple leather, softened with his own sweat to form 5 gifts for both barony and kingdom. Lost in the joy of his art, he has gifted of his own time. From his own hoard, he has bequeathed to encourage others in their art. His enthusiasm and example extended far into the kingdom, and word of it reached King Orin and Queen Lyra. They traveled to their barony of Batavia and looked with awe and wonder at his works. Thence they called their Order of the Silver Hammer and invited him to enter into their ranks and to be forever called Lordship. Their Majesties decreed that his Lordship be given from his Baron Robert's flocks a great number of untainted sheep to allow him to expand his art and pursue its teaching. Tears pricked at Magnus's eyes as he complained of dust in the air, but all present could see his joy and love of his friend. Done this day, the 8th of June at the Lilies War. Oritoki's king, Lyra of Spinning Wind, Queen.
That's what I figured.
Well, wait, this is wonderful. But I believe that there's somebody else that I would like to know.
Their Majesties would now require the presence of Lord Roman Dunlop.
I will wrap this up on.
Their Majesties grant the petition of Honorable Lady Durfina Tunajatir, Gold Falcon Herald, to address the populace at this time.
Your Majesty, I beg your leave to exercise one of my ancient privileges of office. For this task, I require the assistance of both Dorcas Saker and Johann Whitehawk. Near the door. In the 16th year of the Society, Wilhelm von Strussel, Floral King of Arms, sought to recognize those heralds who had greatly served their kingdom's College of Heralds and the Society's College of Arms, who had, as well, achieved the highest level of competence in heraldry. To do so, he created the rank of Herald Extraordinary. Wilhelm Laurel then charged the principal heralds of each kingdom with the responsibility for elevating deserving heralds to this rank and gave them the privilege of granting those heralds the right to a personal title. That is a title that is theirs, their personal title, rather than the territory that they serve. Today, in order to recognize the long and exemplary service given to Callantyr and the Society in the varied arts of heraldry, I exercise this privilege and responsibility. Let it be known that I, Durfina Todadaughter, Gold Falcon Principal Herald, in recognition of his long and faithful service to Callantyr and the Society, do hereby raise Johann Steinerson. As he has so doubly done aforetime.
War Walker stalks the misty dawn, shaking sleep from warriors' eyes. Mist voice thunders on the field, shield singer names who lives, who dies. Crowd voice speaks in torchlit halls, where kings and queens hold solemn court. Memory weaver snares each tale from field to feast, each day's report. Johann Steinerson stands now here, his deeds carved deep in heart and mind, herald extraordinary, true and bold, his work in service well defined.
Our scroll text was by Maestra Isabel de la Hoya. The scroll was carved by Ifai Ingen Louis Plurme.
Your command, my liege.
All right, we're gonna be real hopeful for a second that it doesn't decide to drop rain on us. That's obviously what's going on with your lawn currently.
Their Excellencies would now request the presence of Potin Fantisa.
Their Majesty.
Their Majesties.
Your Majesties request the presence of Potin Fantisa. This herald is a little bit overwhelmed at the moment, so I'm stumbling over my titles.
It was an extraordinary mistake.
Hey, we are batting 1,000 right now.
Yes.
Oh, I don't understand baseball.
Their Majesties now grant the petition from Mistress Miranda Logan's daughter to address the populace at this time.
I'm gonna try to speed this up real quick.
I got this. You go real fast. That's just me.
Here you go.
Hello, my name is Miranda. I am one of 4 autocrats for Chili's, which will be here on this site on Columbus Day weekend in October. It is myself, Haldrum, Logan, and Sir Emma. So if you have any questions there, also Sir, sorry, but I wanted to make sure it was clear which Emma. And please come hang out. As soon as Lilies is over, you're going to start seeing messages looking for volunteers, and even probably some heads of groups to make sure that we have things running smoothly. So if you're interested in assisting, please come talk to one of the 4 of us and look for those posts after Lily. So this is just letting you guys know it is happening again. We're very excited. It went wonderfully last year. We will be having a haunted house and all of the same activities. So, yay, exciting, fantastic.
On that bit of business, I have been asked to make 2 announcements regarding other bits of business. The first item, any individual who is parked in the small staff parking lot close to the gate, if you are not a member of staff, you're not supposed to park there. Please move your vehicle if you are not a member of the Lilies staff. That aside, the other bit of business has to do with the upcoming Penzic War. Pre-registration at Penzic closes 1 week from today. So if you're going to Penzic, get your pre-reg in ASAP. Their Majesties request the presence of Lady Fleur Barencourt.
She's supposed to be here.
Not here yet. Not here.
Moving on.
We just wanted to check if people were here.
Thursday, very full.
Their Majesties would now request the presence of Lady Melina Atwood. I saw her earlier. I hope she made it to court.
Here she is.
Aren't you glad you got her a new outfit?
That was purely accidental. She's already giving me that look of I'm gonna kill you.
And that's just to break up the business.
So, probably here today, not for really what you've done, but like, all the things that you haven't done. According to this list, damn near nothing. You've done embroidery, sewing, spinning, block printing, for things in my personal just like literally the list is so overwhelmingly extensive that I'm embarrassing to be not giving you.
Their Majesties require the presence of their Order of the Cannon Lily! Skill erupts from the field of flowers like a rainbow across a storm-backed sky. And like the rainbow, the talent of a lily does not go unnoticed by the mindful gaze of our queen as she tends the garden of the arts. Wielding brush and needle as a Huskarl of the arts, this lily quietly works in the background, enhancing our kingdom with the beauty of the illumination, embroidery, and other items that they create for others. This in and of itself would be enough, but all the while they share their time and knowledge with any who would ask. And it is for all of this that Lyra, Queen Patroness of the Arts, and Orin, King of the Falcon Host, let it be proclaimed to the known world that they would add Melina Atwood to their ranks of the Order of the Callan Lily, and they grant her all the rights and privileges thereof on this 8th day of June, Anno Societatis 16, at this our War of the Lilies. Lyra, Queen, Orin, King.
The word and scroll made with love for she who must be obeyed by moon.
Now that being said, we would like you to not leave and then immediately come back, so please step over to
Their Majesties would now require the presence of Lady Bathilda van Kloon.
I was a freshman in college. Your work is known by many. Thanksgiving break. My first set of clothes 2 weeks later. And we are so pleased to recognize you. Yeah, I'm from I live in St. Louis.
Size, gegrüßt to all present and to come who these letters shall see or hear from Oren und Lyra, Kunun und Kuninga, von Palantir. Greetings and honor. Let all Kalantiri and good folk know that we, in our wisdom and care for the realm, take great joy in recognizing the worthy works of our subject, Lady Bathilda van Kloon. From the old city of Kulm, Bathilda has ever been a wonder. With the grace of a Tanziri, trained in the noble art of ballet, she moves through the world, weaving both cloth and community. Her hands conjure bobbin lace, as delicate as morning mist, knit warmth for hearth and hall, and sew garments pleasing to both eye and spirit. Not content to keep such artistry for herself, she teaches with patience and laughter that others may learn and thrive. Many know that where thread becomes tangled or cloth rebels, even in the face of surgery-induced chaos, Matilda restores harmony with skill, calm, and a cheerful heart. Even the clever crows who are wont to keep their own counsel find in her a friend and companion, often seen in her company as if drawn by her gentle spirit. Thus, amid the revels of Lily's war, do we make of Matilda a lily in her own right. For all these gifts, and for the generous heart she shares with Callantyre, we do admit her into the order of the Callan Lily, that her name be spoken with honor among all folk. Given under our hand and seal this 8th day of June, Anno Societatis 60, at Lily's War, in the fair lands of Callantyre. Oren, Kuning von Callantyre. Lyra, Kuningen von Callantyre. The calligraphy and illumination was by Lady Ginevra Brandini, the text by Maestra Isabel de la Hoya, embroidery by Honorable Lord Skelligrim Bartherson, and the bobbin lace by Noble Leo Serif, who learned from Matilda.
Thank you so very much.
That's the other caveman.
Just do it. Okay, I'll bring it over. You can give me a recommendation. Thank you.
Her Majesties grant the petition of Mistress Miranda, Logan's daughter, to re-enter their court.
Rain stops, she was talking more.
I hear about the great master and your desire.
In Callantyre's gloried history, those of great renown have been honored. 4 orders have been set forth to this end. The Order of Chivalry, for the elevation of warriors of skill and honor. The Order of the Laurel, for the elevation of artisans of lore and wisdom. The Order of the Pelican, for the elevation for those whose service is their craft and honor. And the Order of Defense, for the elevation of masters of defense and courage. It is the right of the Callan crowd to elevate those members of their populace to these exalted positions, and it should be done publicly and with joy. To witness this elevation, their Majesties invite into their court their right and noble Order of the Pelican and any other pelicans here present who wish to attend. Those who cannot kneel or sit, please stand off to the side so the populace can witness these proceedings.
You should. I didn't know we were having an elevation. How are you?
Thank you.
so. All right. All right. Thank you, good Falcons, for joining us with this joyous event. Miranda, has the candidate followed the laws and customs of her seat?
In accordance with the laws and traditions of Palantir, she is ready.
60 years. East of St.
Their Majesties request the presence of Maestra Helena Soranzo before them.
Yes. The same site as
All right. Well, the food has been baked. Is there still your intent?
Your Majesty, from the chivalry you expect prowess. From your pelicans you expect service. This woman's prowess at service is an exemplar of all of us. She not only helps run events, she helps run her shire and has done so for decades. There is no one I can think of who deserves this accolade more. She is my king.
Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel who would speak for the candidate?
I would claim that honor, Your Majesty. The companions of the Order of the Laurel are the seekers of knowledge. In fact, it's a part of our oath. To foster knowledge. You know this well. Through her skill, her time, and her talent, she has beautified virtue. Both through stepping up in a multitude of ways, regardless of where the service or where the opportunity to serve life. She fosters knowledge through the arts and her skill. She has taught artisans not only through full work, but also legal and writing. I have been privileged to know her for a very long time, and I am so very honored to say that she is my peer. Has been so long, and I would welcome her to the flock. Your Majesty, timing is an important component of defense. When the moment's danger comes, if you do not act quickly, you will be lost. Time and again, Elena has stepped up in the moment of danger, taking action to defend the kingdom, to keep our shire running, to fill the role of royal scribe on short notice so the reign continues smoothly. Elena has served in defense of the kingdom, and she is my leader.
Is there a royal fear? Your Majesty, please.
They're a member of the Order of the Pelicans to speak for this candidate.
our populace.
Your Majesty, I'll take that honor. The heart of a pelican is forged with kindness and the desire to see others thrive, and the acts of service. Our society runs by the grace of those who volunteer to serve. Without the helpers, we as a populace cannot thrive. Her Excellency has shown us time and again that we matter. Through her deeds, she has built us up. Through her actions, she has inspired many. From the arts to the battlefield and every step in between, she exudes the qualities of a peer. Her overflowing joy at seeing others succeed is why I confidently say, speaking for the populace, Your Majesty, she will make an incredible addition to this noble order, as she is a peer to me. Thank you for all that you have done, and for all that you will do in the future.
Graceful. So, when your pelican was announced, I decided on my own not to make you something fancy. And I didn't make this. Her Excellency Elizabeth Benedict. It was also very, very hard for her to make something not fancy. Because you have a fancy coat, and this one is for you to work in. For you to wear when it is raining and you broke your ankle and you're still hobbling around Lilies as the royal scribe. This is the coat for when the storms come in or when you need to walk through the mud and do the work. That are not happening anywhere near the future now, like months, years, decades from now. Decades from now, when this is needed. So this is it. This is that coat for work. So this is what this one means. This isn't the fancy one. This is you put in that work and we know you're going to continue. So we are willing to put in the time and the effort to make medium nice things to wear while you do those things so that people recognize how important and how much work you put in and how much you do. I didn't make this. This is no crown, but it is a captivation. And it is earned through quiet labor, sorry it's raining, steady love and service. It stands for the pelican's path, lifting others up, leading without ego, but by example, and stop raining, and serving without the need for praise. This cap is really special because his worship Osmond made it and taught himself to sew and finish it correctly. That is how much you inspire others. You are seen, you are valued, you are without question a wet pelican.
Do what?
You hold this sword in from my other side.
Displayed over yonder.
Where
The
is
text
that
will be
ready?
read out now. Rejoice, Palantir! Let glad voices rise like birdsong in spring, and let drums and trumpets sound. For on this day, the heartland bears witness to a most joyous occasion. We, Orin, king of the falcon host, and Lyra, our radiant queen, do lift high the name of Maestra Helena Soranzo, that all may know her worth and the love born for her throughout our lands. She has given of herself in ways too many to count, yet count them we shall. As scribe, her hands have brought life to parchment and joy to the hearts of those honored. As organizer, she has shaped chaos into harmony, planning with clarity, vision, and heart. As a leader of her shire, she has served in every seat, guiding her both with patience, strength, and quiet brilliance. As marshal, she has stood in honor upon the field, keeping our fighters safe and the dream strong. Helena serves not for praise, but for the good of others, and so praise finds her all the same. With glad hearts we do, this day, Sunday, the 8th of June, Anno Societatis 60, upon the green fields of Lilies floor, and slightly soggy, call her before us, and name her companion of the Order of the Pelican. Let her be vested with the signs of this ancient and noble order, and recognized again as a peer whose service shines like the sun on the waters of the Adriatic. Thus do we, with the love of our people and the joy of this great war, make known this truth. Maestra Helena Soranzo is servitrice in patis cabile. I am sorry for mangling that. A tireless servant, done by our hands. Orin, king, Lyra, queen. Next was by Allison of Forgotten Sea. I unfortunately do not have references for the calligraphy and illumination.
All right. Also, tomorrow at 11. Yeah. So please stop by for that. Count two.
To get rained on? Oh, not too bad. I was expecting a deluge.
Potentially more rain and all of that.
Here closes the court of their majesties Palantir, Orin, and Lyra. Long live the king! Long live the king!